Yeah. All right. I'll see you there soon. Hey, just remember this. Grandma made some cornbread muffins. Better not tell King. He'll probably want me to get him some. But I should have got another thing of Walmart's because that was really good. But I think I showed you guys before I talked about it. Today, unless things have changed, she should be coming today. And this is 36 inches. Before I forget, so when I was on probation, they took these, and this, some BBs, an AR clip. It's not even a clip for an AR. Actually, for the Mausers, use clips, fed ammo, and so does the Yugo or the Mosin Nagant, and SKS, I believe, is the other one too. Unless you modify the SKS, I'm not sure if you can modify the Mosin Nagant though. But yeah, no. So I got my pellets. Some more. The only ones that are missing out of here are for like non-lethal. I mean, they'll kill a mouse, but I mean, for a person, they're not going to do anything. And I did get a baton, 2 kitchen knives, and CO2 cartridges. So I got them back. But I'm missing out of my pellets 22, and like I said, the other thing, the one set of darts. I already signed the paper saying, hey, I already got everything, so I'm basically screwed trying to get it back. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, but it is what it is. But I do have something for my daughter, because I know she's gonna like me a little bit. She still likes our cookies, chocolate chip. So, I'm not exactly sure what time she's coming. So I'm gonna try to at least get an hour, if not 2. But other than that, I did do some fishing. Not today though, and I didn't even get nothing. It is what it is. The mouse that I caught, it's actually going to be someone. It's going to actually go and be someone's meal. I think it's a bearded dragon. But if he doesn't come too much longer, if he's going to take a long time, I'm just going to turn around and let it go. She or he, yeah. But yeah, no. Other than that, oh, I also got one of my clips. Yeah, they got me on the damn clips. Magazines for my AR. So the only problem with these, if you use these mags for the AR, is they do jam or stick. So they're a pain in the butt. But yeah, like I said, here's that right there, and that's the 36-inch blowgun Money Girl edition for my daughter. Yeah, I haven't seen Young Other and he's I think still on what do you call it there, Jay? It shows that he's still on Destiny. So is the Bloody Dragon and I almost call him Bloody Period. And Wookie and Lexus. I could be wrong with the Lexus, um, but yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah, I put the AC in. Wednesday when I had my counseling appointment, it was hot as hell, and I was gonna turn around and take off the shirt and go, hey, look, I'll talk to you, but we can't really do this talking, one-sided talk, because it's damn hot as hell. And then she had problems with the technical issues, so nice. But but yeah, Jerry. Let's see what else is there. Oh, I did get some more Yahoo mix, if you will. I did mix it with caramel to see if I can get chocolate caramel taste. And okay, but it didn't. It didn't really work out. Like I got the chocolate. The only thing I didn't get was the caramel. It was probably not a lot. Not a lot. He's walking his turtle. Are you sure it's not popping out? In other words, he's dropping the kid off at the pool, or kids. Um, but I'm thinking it's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be raining. Saturday, not Sunday. But I was looking at pellet guns and that. Um, it's not an FX. It's the AEA Challenger. It looked like there was one for like 100 and something, but when I went to it to try to get it, it's not showing for 100, and they got it up to about almost $1,000. So it's like, yeah, which that'd probably be a lot easier for me to save than anything. So about I was talking to my person for financial. They said if I do everything good, and that even counts for the DNA test, if she still wants me to do this DNA test, I'll be able to get the FX Impact and 357, which would be good because it would give me a deer hunting plus do the child support, which she wants me to do. And it's like, no offense, it sounds kind of stupid if I'm going to be there, paying for it, if you need diapers or whatnot, I mean, she had me do. One, she would let me see them. So, when it goes to seeing them, she's doesn't want me here all the time. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask her, probably message her. What was it? No, not Sunday. Yeah, probably about Sunday, if I come over Monday and see our son. And hopefully I can. Her oldest one knows I do YouTube, so which I don't mind if he looks. I actually have this, obviously set for not little kids. For whatever reason, it won't let me just like shoot the video. I have to set either it's kid friendly or not, which most of the time they can just come and look, and watch, and there's not really any swearing on here. Other than maybe a slip up at times, or and like that. But other than that, there's not really any swearing. So I'm just kind of tired. I think Jay is yawning, or Wookie, or one of them is yawning. So I'm kind of tired. Hold on. Gotta go blow the old snaz. That's the other thing too. Change the weather bothers me. So, it is what it is. But let me see here. Let me see what else I need to do. I know sometime today. What's your? Let's see. Favorite color, believe it or not, is purple. My daughter's used to be red. Don't even ask me why. But then it got changed to pink. Her mom's favorite color is pink. And so she followed her sister because last time I knew, her favorite color is pink. So they just followed their mom for favorite color being pink. But me, it's purple. And for AI, I can definitely tell you, for when you call up a lot of spots, for here anyhow, I don't know where it is, for other parts of the world, but when I'm on the phone, a lot of this AI don't understand English. You can speak clearly and it can't understand you. Thank you. Bless you too there, son. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I like to do. I mean, I still want to teach my daughter how to hunt and fish and all that stuff. Survive off the land. I was having her watch. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Missing 411. What's his name? Did it? Would compliment or talk about it. Like Baldwin or Baldwin. He used to be a military that would repeat this, but it's Dave Paulides that wrote the book and did the hard work on it. So I was having her watch AI. Like, what do you mean, like the computer AI? I know they're doing if it's like the computer or like that kind of AI. I think Tesla is doing something with the vehicles where they can drive themselves. Which brings me to an interesting one. There was actually a dude that had a Tesla, and since okay, so this dude was actually driving the vehicle, so to speak. So he turned around and put it in AI mode where it would drive himself. Hey, look, I want to get here. And he turned around and wound up going to sleep. And they actually videoed him sleeping. But what do I think on it? I think it might be me, but it could not be. I know when I talk to a machine, A lot of times I don't think he understands the words that are coming out of my mouth. Other words of English. But then again, it could be that more like Southern, if you will. Redneck, basically. I speak more redneck. Where it comes out, where you can't understand what I'm saying. So, that's probably what's going on. Now, do I think they're going to get to a spot, we'll say, like if you watch Terminator or any of the Terminators, I mean, it's possible. It's either that, or if you want, we can also bring up Metal Gear, a video game, which I do like. I mean, they have difference on that, but different things, but it's kind of actually interesting. The first mission you did was called Shadow Moses, and I didn't find that out. I think it was like when you had to go right back there. You get like a 50 caliber, and you can get a railgun in there, and you can shoot these Metal Gears and drop them. So I mean, we'll probably eventually get to that spot. But which could be a double-edged sword if it's about the AI part of it. Because a lot of AI is not going to probably understand to the full extent. Look, here's love, here's sadness, here's anger, here's whatever, and understand the reason why if you would have like a robot situation. So there's that. But other than that, when it comes to AI, I don't know. I mean, at spots it's good. Thanks. But other spots, nah. I mean, thank you. I understand, probably a lot of the businesses are going that route for like manufacturing, like for vehicles and that. And, there's a trade-off. You get more product out if everything goes well, or you're not. And if it's just the cost of, look, this person can do 300 vehicles, whatever they have to do with the vehicle, that's their spot. They have to do 300 of them, and they're doing it. And a robot arm and whatnot can do 6 or 1,000. This person's going to get cut. Which on that part is like, nah, they should have that job or get a job, still be there working, doing whatever. The machine shouldn't be kicking them out. But that's pretty much my intake on stuff when it comes to that. So, have you ever seen the videos of people and machines fighting? That'd be like RoboCop and Terminator. I think there might have been some others. I know there's some alien ones. Thanks. But when it comes to other robots, I think there was one, I think it was called iRobot. I think Will Smith, I think was in it. But that was an interesting movie, and it turns out one of the robots did kill a person. Which, if I remember right, or was killing people, and that wasn't right because the people that this thing was killing, if I remember right, was innocent people. Even to the point of it killing bad people. I mean, if it was like they're killing, like the bad people are killing innocent people and all like that, or okay, but when it's not, nah, it's just not right. Alright, so it just shows in here there's 2 though, but it's probably about more than that. But yeah, no, there's that other thing, so that can be done. I'm also thinking about doing some fishing. I'm gonna try to get some fishing videos in. Definitely some cooking. I know I have to do, shorts on the cooking. I'm gonna try to do. Yeah, I know. I gotta do the samurai or jiu-jitsu stuff. You're right. But that I'll probably do under private. Because like I said, I don't want like a lot of people knowing this stuff, because if people learn about this stuff and it could be used in a bad way, a lot of innocent people could be injured or killed with the knowledge I got. So that's why I'm like really hesitant. And like I think I said in one of the videos, my sensei for samurai was like, "Hey, why don't you teach?" He would have made me just like that. I was already on the thing for black belt anyhow, so it wouldn't been that far off from getting the belt. Instead of going for each belt, just get, oh, here's black belt, here's next for whatever black belt. And then I think I'll be brown belt for sensei. So I'll be getting 2 belts with him. One would be black and one would be brown. But the black would be his and brown would be his sensei doing it. So, which would be nice. Thanks, Young. I gotta figure out how I can get you on here to be a, what do you call it? For what you're doing right now. But yeah, I also have to get Jotun in here too, which I think he's free Sunday, I think. So Sunday I'm gonna probably do something. I think tomorrow, because my daughter probably already would have dinner, I'm gonna be doing some macaroni and cheese, and I'm gonna do some chicken nuggets. And I might do another time some. I'm gonna do a pizza, but I'm gonna do a. Yeah, I'm gonna do a chicken. Well, it's gonna be chicken nuggets on there, but it's gonna be a macaroni and chicken nugget pizza. Hey, my daughter likes macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets. Emphasis more on the chicken nuggets. So there's that. Other than that, yeah. Of all the things could fall, the 625. That's. I think there's going to be some more stuff I have to do, because there's like a lot of stuff I want to like make and everything. It's just when it comes down to it, it's just I don't have a lot of money to go and, hey, let's go do these dishes. So, but I'm gonna still do like the reviews and everything. Definitely have to still do that. There's some soda. I want to say that. I want to say they're soda. I don't think they're beer, and I don't really like taste beer. I'll tell you that right now. Don't like it. Even though I haven't tried Samuel Adams. Oh, not much. Hey, King, I got something to show you. Guess what the mother-in-law made? Some cornbread muffins, man. I do want to know how you're doing and everything. How's school and that? I'll ask that to you after. Let me see what else. Let's see, we got a... I'm gonna... Actually... I do have oatmeal. I wonder... I gotta see what I need to make for, no-bake cookies. Like no-bake oatmeal and all that. That'd be good. Shoot, that's what I forgot. Oh, she had her daughter with her, so... Plus, we didn't go to the store to get the long matches. So yeah, let's see what else is there. I'm gonna be doing... I might do. I'm not really 100% sure yet. But I might be doing a, growing like watermelons or something. I'm not really sure. I mean, I can grow peppers. That's not going to be the problem. The only problem it really is like I still got the grow light and everything. But I just don't know if I want to grow peppers. And if I do, I want to I want to be a little devil with this, but I would like to crossbreed a Reaper and a bell pepper, actually a sweet bell pepper. Sweet pepper would be nice. You know, get that hot and heat and, you know, some sweetness. But a lot of people go, you jerk. Okay, maybe not a jerk. Someone starts with an A, but hey. You gotta like it spicy. More hotter, more better, right? Yeah, I know I have acid reflux. I should be talking, right? But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I can do, because I love to do like cooked venison and all that. Actually, I gotta see if they have bullwinkle where I get. Where I go is called Scriber Meats, and they have elk, they have buffalo, venison, obviously. I think they might have bullwinkle. I'm not really sure. I do know they have rabbit, and the only reason why I'm not gonna do rabbit, even though I would love to try rabbit, is thanks to my mother. For Easter, she actually got me a rabbit. So at one point, where I lived, there was bed bugs. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. But my landlord had me get rid of my rabbit, even though the pest control person said, "Nah, you can have your rabbit. It's not a problem." So yeah. So, I was told whenever I wanted to, I could get another rabbit. Where he went would give me another rabbit. He did wind up getting one female rabbit pregnant, but she wound up killing the kids. So if I wanted a rabbit, it would have been definitely one of his kids. If not him, well, I want him back, but he's passed, so it would have been one of the one of his kids. So, my mom, she's doing good. I'm gonna have a video chat with her tomorrow. So me and my daughter can talk to her, and she gets to talk to her other grandma. So, and the last time I knew my aunt, she's doing good. And then my uncle, so there's that. I'm gonna try, if the weather was good tomorrow, after the thing, I probably would have went fishing with my daughter. But apparently it's supposed to be raining, and the only good day is going to be Sunday. God forbid I can get her out of the damn bed early enough. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I did have a sandwich today. I almost called it a sub. From Burn Dairy. It was good. I had a mixed meat. Capicola ham, which is that orange hot sauce looking ham, which is good. If I could, I would have them do thick, about that thick with it, you know? All the way across. No, it'd be like extra and non-extra, so. And the other meat was corned beef. Light rye, dark rye, so mayonnaise and Russian Thousand Island on the bottom. Pepper jack cheese, yeah, I know my darn. I know my acid reflex doctor's gonna love my butt. And let's see what else. I did put hot sauce on there too. Just regular Frank's, nothing really to write home about. Tomatoes, which I shouldn't eat, but it's good. If you ever get a chance, make a tomato sandwich. I mean, you can do just the mayonnaise and bread, which is good. But the really good bread I found so far is Columbus Bakery bread. It is really good. And I'm not getting anything from for saying this, but they're in Syracuse. Unless they changed, but last time I knew they were in Syracuse. So you would have your mayonnaise, your tomatoes, still salt them, and put them on your sandwich. And there's a sandwich right there. Like I said, you can even do just the mayonnaise and bread. Yep. Let's see what else. Oh shoot, that reminds me. I can mess with my daughter. So, I got sausage in the freezer that's venison. I can make a dish with that. Jerry, I think you said something about stomach. Hold on, let me see here. Sandwich. Yep. Yeah, it'd be one hell of a sandwich. But I'm trying to think what else. I think Young or Damon King was yawning too much. Now they got me yawning. More and more. I do have one thing I wanted to show you guys. Actually, two things. So us back in the childhood, we should know who that is. And my other one is the original. Hold on. I just got this pop up and Okay, whatever. Let me see here. Hey, when pop-ups come, don't you guys? Alright, whatever. This right here. Willy Wonka. The original. And yeah, it still yaps. Which I think when I finally kick the old bucket, my daughter might be getting those. I do have candles that she does like. I don't light them. I probably should light them, but I just don't do it. Actually, let me pull one out right now. And I know there's some others, but so there's that. I got other ones like yeah, this like has a cinnamon one. But like I said, these things are not lit. One, I don't want her to burn down the house. And hopefully, this week, and I should be able to figure out what she put in with the pizza to make it a little firebug. To make herself a little firebug almost. She's probably gonna go, I'm not a firebug. And the only thing I have to say to her, okay, punk, the proof is in the pudding. A little bit. Yeah, I know, I like fire stew. So, but there's good to using the fires and there's bad. What do you mean, wait, what happened? Oh, the spicy pizza? I could do spicy pizza, like really spicy. I just have to get Hellboy, the right hand of doom, again. But there's also, like, 13 million Skullville I would love to get my hands on. Yeah. But I know my little acid reflex stomach won't like me. Would hate my butt a lot more. Which I do have to get the right hand of doom. Because that was really good hot sauce. So my neighbor next door to me, I was letting him know I was going to make these chicken wings. And me and him, because we both have acid reflux, just happened to be. I go, look, I'm going to do, one of us is going to get like the really hot wing each, and then we're going to do mild. Well, this person owed me money and stole from me and him. So when I let my friend know, which was my neighbor at the time, that I was going to make these hot wings, this dude was right there, clearly heard, so it wasn't like anything, you know. So I turn around and I give my friend his setup with one extremely hot, and then the rest were mild. And then for me, I asked the dude if he wanted a chicken wing, and he said yeah. So I give him his chicken wing, and I turned around and took the mild. A little bit later, banging on the door, I opened it up. I go, hey dude, what's up? He goes, dude, you gotta warn people that these things are that hot. and all that. And I'm like, dude, you're right there when I was talking about making these hot wings. Plus, it was basically public knowledge. I like hot and spicy. Okay, extremely spicy, but still. I still like hot and spicy. So, he was kind of pissed at me, putting it nicely. And he kind of might have tried to have something done to me. And, well, anyhow, he had an accident on the side of, on the sidewalk. And then he also got another accident with with drug dealers on the sidewalk as well. 2 different times. Same day, but 2 different incidents. So he was dumb enough to do something, and he wanted, hey, Karma was a bitch and got him. What can I say? Yeah, he had a little accident on the sidewalk. And well, I guess I can tell you. So, the person wanted me dead because I also had guns, and he couldn't get to my guns because it would be a death sentence, basically. So, him being stupid with the chicken wing and that, he decided he was going to put out a hit on me. And it turned around and basically bit him in the ass. It's alright. I was aware of it. Thanks. I was aware of it, and someone was talking to me about it, and I go, look, if you guys are going to do anything, just keep me out of it, and don't kill the SOB, you know? So, I'm staying my hands out of it. Whatever happened, it's on him. He did it. His problem. But he wound up having a little problem with the sidewalk. And then the other one, on the same day, he got in trouble with drug dealers. He actually, what I remember was he actually broke into, this is fast forward some odd months or so. I found, like a year or so, I found out, like, he stole. Let me tell you how smart this person was. He turned around and stole from drug dealers. Like, broke into their, what I heard was he broke into their house and stole their shit. And they weren't too happy, as you guys could probably tell. I did hear that there was a hit on him, but apparently I guess he got taken off. So, he's, sooner or later, I mean, like I said, Karma's gonna get his ass. And it is what it is. Same with the pedophile and his mother. For the shit that she allowed her son to do and all that. And for what her son did to my daughter. Eventually, Karma is gonna come and bite both of them in the ass. So I'm gonna, keep my mouth closed and, clean and everything, and not get involved in it. Which brings me to another one. So, my ex, she's dating this guy. He was convicted of being a pedophile. Now, can I say for certain he did it? No, I can't. Nowadays, I'm not saying all girls are like this. So, ladies, I'm not saying all you girls are like this. But nowadays, it seems to be more where And the justice system is 100% on you guys' side. They don't even need to see evidence. Hell, if they see evidence, they just didn't see anything, find them guilty. So, uh, so supposedly he molested a person. Supposedly a kid. I can't tell you how old the person was. Um, but still, what I got underage, um, which is kind of interesting because this is even coming from my ex, but which take it with a grain of salt. So, suppose this is what I got. He broke up with this girl and went and was dating my ex. So it's like, all right. But I guess to get back at him, she said this person did this. What I originally heard was it was her daughter, but it turns out I guess it was this girl's cousin, younger cousin, somewhere around in there like that. So, like I said, I don't know. He's supposed to be getting out in 2030. My daughter's going to be 15. And I'm like, still, and it's not like I'm trying to be a jerk to this dude. You know, obviously, if he really did this, I don't want him around my daughter. But if he didn't do it, he shouldn't be getting punished for something he didn't do. Now, the court is going to let the girl get off scot free. I already know that. Of what I've witnessed and been through with family court and all that, she's not getting punished. And if she does, it's not the proper punishment. Because what the proper punishment should be is 2 to 3 years, and she would have to be on the registry as a predator. That would be fair. That would get rid of these. Oh, this happened when it never did. There was even a football player wound up going to jail for college, and he did have relations with this girl. Well, the girl lied and said this dude raped her. And the facts were no, she got what she wanted. She was of age. He was of age. She got what she wanted. But she had eyes for this other guy. And I guess she didn't want it to come out that she's easy, I guess, basically put. And she falsified the rape on this dude. It took, what's that law firm? It's something justice, and I can't think of the name of it. But this dude wind up walking down the street, and this girl came up, talked to him, and he goes, "Hey, look, I can't really talk right now. Can we come? Can you meet me meet me somewhere, and we'll talk it, later on." Well, she got where to meet and everything, and she was on the recording and admitted that she lied about him raping her. He had never raped her, but his credit was shot and everything. Eventually got acquitted and everything like that. He wound up playing for a football team because they found out and they heard about the whole thing, the truth even. And it's like, okay, this guy really got a bad shake. But a lot of these girls, they're not going to get punished, and they should get punished. Like I said, 3 years, and on top of it, they have to be put on a sexual registry for the rest of their lives. That's fair. I mean, that's that on this. Now, I do know there was a case with a doctor, and the girl was telling the truth. She was. But somehow, like, this dude put something in his arm, like a tube, basically. So when they would went to draw blood, instead of getting his blood, they were getting someone else's blood. Well, see, he decided to match his DNA. He got away with it for a while. So instead of testing this arm, and this is how he got caught. So again, tested with this arm, they got it tested with this arm. And course enough, ding ding ding, he got caught, which rightfully so. The girl was telling the truth, should have been punished and everything. But still, minus this little thing, but nowadays it's like screwed up. Same with the justice system, I'll have to say. And it's not like I'm trying to be jerks to the police, but most of the cops, unfortunately, should either be in jail or in prison or 6 feet under for a lot of stuff that they have done and gotten away with. I was a victim of domestic violence. There was a good cop, a crooked DA, and the person who did domestic violence got away. And when I got arrested, and I'll tell you why I got arrested and everything. So I was going to see my daughter. It was my time to see my daughter. Well, this pedophile's mother thought she had more say than a damn court order. And plus, my daughter being in danger with this person, I bluntly had enough. I've done court, family court, criminal court, like the police and let's see here, family court, police, CPS, and I went and getting arrested, and it turns out after, and this is like some odd years after, I'll get back to that. I wind up finding out I should never have been arrested. She should have been arrested for attempted kidnapping. And the cops, let's put it this way. So I guess I just punched you right now, or kicked you, or spit at you, even though I want it. But like that, right? Yeah. 2 cops lied on a piece of paper and never got in trouble. So I went up taking a plea deal because nothing to the judge. It was just I didn't feel like I was gonna get a fair shake. And so I was under duress and everything for years. Even before that, I was under duress and all that. But I'll talk on the fishing. I used to, well, I was actually eligible one of the times to be able to do a bass tournamentship that if I showed up at this time and if this dude didn't show up, I was automatically on. No problems. Didn't have to pay nothing. I used to fish a lot when I was a kid. I have to say now the gobies are taking over and they've ruined pretty much fishing for the most part. I have hardly seen a largemouth bass. I mean, basically you can put them on endangered. Smallmouth, basically the same, but I've seen a lot more smallmouths. Bass. I did find out, like, say if there's gobies where you're fishing at, you can use them for bait. I found that out by a DEC officer. It's just like, say if you would go somewhere where they weren't, then you would be charged. I believe it's a fine. I don't think there's jail time, but it could have changed. I think it's just a fine, and that's it. How much it is, I don't know. I can find out. Anyhow, I have to talk to him about doing hunting with an air gun. Not saying I couldn't use one of my guns. I could. Or we can use King's favorite, the blowgun. Bait that I've used. Craziest. I don't know. I mean, I used Italian chicken that I cooked, and I wound up catching a whole bunch of different species of fish. I used goby to catch some bass. Um, uh, I mean, I used cut up perch to catch cats and bullhead. So I've used a lot of type of crazy bait, I think, if not a little bit. But I think the one of all of those, I would have to say using, was it like, oh, cats? Oh, I can tell you the easiest one to catch cats with. So, and I do this with strawberry and that. So, you put on a banana, it has catnip in there, and you put it on one of the rods, you cast out and you can reel it. He's old, but if he wasn't, hold on. Um, you know, when he feels frisky, when he can get the energy, um, he would definitely let it go after it. I had, let's see here, not lucky really. I think maybe her once. I had Oreo that chased it. I had Cloud Strike, um, Bubba, nicknamed Garfield, and yes, he does like lasagna, and that's no joke. He was literally eating it. And that's in one of the videos, short videos, I want to say. Um, but yeah, nah, he, he's still around and all that. There was one cat, um, actually liked me. He, somehow he got out, but his name was Tigger. And, so I had him and Cupcake, and I actually had a picture of them. Um, good enough to see them, but you know, not get the full face. I think on Tigger, but um, I, I had the picture done because they were laying right on my chest, and you know, being good cats, and you know, not causing trouble or anything like that. And but yeah, he was staying with me. He didn't want to be around the kids, the girls. He just like, hey, I'm staying with you, dude. Stay away from my daughter. I don't think, yeah, you didn't even really go near my ex that I saw, or the oldest one. So it was just kind of, he was like my cat without being my cat. So I like him and I miss him. I am thinking about getting, I do want to get a cat or a ferret. That would be nice. They're good pets. I had them. A ferret. I'll even tell you the craziest one I had as a pet animal I had as a pet, and this is that I remember. And if I say this, a lot of people are gonna go, "Nah way." A possum. I lived out in the country with my grandfather. Tigger sounds chill. Yeah, he was. Um, so when I lived down in the country with my grandfather, my grandmother already passed, but I always knew him as mom and dad. Uh, so I do refer them to them like mom and dad, and if I'm talking about like my real mom, I'll say real mom. Um, so we happened to, however he did this, or she, or he, or she, I don't remember. I don't think I ever checked the sex. But the possum got in the house. I went up catching it, and they do play dead. They do play dead. That's no joke. They do. I did learn if they take a crap, they take it like a human. Oddly sound, but yeah. Um, it didn't have rabies. It wasn't trying to attack me or anything like that. It wasn't a bad, you know. Then we had it for a week. We I don't know, let it go. Um, we fed the deer. And, there was a family of albino skunks that lived under the house. They were pretty good. I mean, now and then they might spray, but really, other than that, not a problem. Um, there's like a lot of animals I had. I had a dog named Fawn, and he was a good dog. Um, we had him put him down because of this firefighter next door that had his dog off the leash 24 damn 7, and we had to wind up putting our dog down. Well, a little bit after that, that dog that he had followed me, and he was close enough to grab, but my dad goes, grab him, because he was right there. And he just, like, my dog just pretty much been put down, like, within a week. And this dog followed me. So, I can tell you what justice was going to be for that dog. He was going to be put down. I don't know whether 22 or 12 gauge or what, but he would have been put down. Um, but I didn't grab the dog. But, but yeah. And then I had a cat. His name was Toby. He was, I forget what breed of cat he was, but he was like a gray with black lines. Good cat. One reason or whatnot, he wound up going to Faye Morey's, and that's where he stayed. I think he found a lot of girlfriends. So, he was coming back. Then I had a dog named Pepper. He had a nice, unique skill he had. He could open up a door. A solid, no joke door. I mean, a regular twist knob door. Open it up. First time he did it was his last time he did it. He wound up getting hit, and he died by a truck. So, like I said, we lived out in the country, and that. So, so when my dad would go hunting, he would do like that sit down hunt. Me, I'm like, would want to go, hey, let's go see if we can find a deer. Or, let's go check. We'll track them, Go like that. Do that type of hunting. But, he was like in his 70s. So, he wasn't tracking. Unless he dropped one. or shot one and it ran off, then he would track it. But other than that, nah, he was like sit down and wait. Um, so I went out hunting. I was probably around 5 or 6. Um, I think when I started hunting, my dad. So so what do you, so I learned some tracking. Now, if I see a bent grass, doesn't mean anything to me. I gotta see tracks. So I mean, I wish I was that good. Where all right there, now that deer didn't went that way. Here's a bend in the grass. It probably weighs about 200, buck 80, probably dressed, and like that. Nah, I'm not that good. But if I see tracks, I'll follow them. You know. I mean, there's the same thing with cat tracks and dog tracks slash wolves. If I see tracks, I could follow them. But if I go where I can't see them, it doesn't mean anything to me. Now you have to worry about, though, when you're doing tracks, if they are, been there a while. And that now if you shot the deer or whatnot, or you don't even have to shoot them. You can see them, they ran off, go last known point of saw, and go look. Go see if we can find them. Now you're going to have to be careful and all of that, because there might be wild boars where you're at, or there could be bears around. I remember there was a thing, I think it was either black bear or grizzly. Or, I think it's more a black bear than a grizzly, though. That there was sightings. And that, so... So at the young age, I was taught how to shoot, and I can actually show you the first gun that my dad got me. Even though it got destroyed, I can show you what kind it was, and that I can even show you it right now, because I turned around and bought it off a friend's father. And let me just move stuff out of the way. You're right. Right here is basically the gun my dad got me. The only thing different is, this is not the real one, and it was about a foot taller. Other than that, everything was the same. Let me I gotta do the light, because it's getting too damn dark. Okay, a lot better. So this is the gun. Like I said, the only thing was different was this was a little bit shorter, or was longer, and this one's shorter. Still like this, still 20 gauge, still the same bluing and everything, same company. Or take off the others. So yeah, that's the gun. So it is what it is there. And then I turn around after that, like basically sitting on the AR. But my other gun I got is my 22. Now, I always wanted one of these, and that it's a good gun. It's not a Winchester. it is clear, like there's nothing in there. So, like all my guns are clear. I even have one that has a magazine, but no ammo, so not loaded. Um, so yeah, I got other guns, but this is my little 22. That one that I showed before was my 20 gauge, and it, it it does the job. So I bought all of them. That one I bought off in my friend's dad, and so that's that. Um, like I said, they're good guns, and a lot of people don't would think guns kill people, not people, and all that jazz. I gotta bring you out anyhow. Yeah, this is my AR. This one I got for when I was gonna do bench shooting, and really. I hate when this thing. Because what I gotta do here to get this thing on here is you gotta put it like literally right in here. But it's gonna be a pain in the butt because, oh, come on. Yeah, so now it's on there. It's just a pain to put this thing on. So this is like more like put on the bench, shoot, set up. This does go out, like I said, if you're gonna do bench shooting, and like I said, there's nothing in there. Never was. Um, now this is a spur, technically, legally, Second Amendment wise. I don't need this on there. I can technically take it off. As long as I don't harm anyone, it's no one's business. But this one does have a red dot on here. It also comes with green too. I can put a scope on there. Like one of these, like this scope was on here. I even have the setup for this one being on here. So, that's that. Um, like I said, what I use now, say if someone broke in here, I'll use that 22, no doubt. That 22 will get the job done. But if I was gonna use, I still have my 20. I even have my 12 gauge right there. There are the 12 gauge, or worst would be um, the 22. Either way, you know, that what I would use. I mean, I could even use a blowgun, but let's see here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah. I think that's it. It's not even in it yet. But I think I might probably get off in a little bit. Kind of tired. Yeah. Oh, I went over to the mother-in-law's today and spent time with Strawberry. He's doing pretty good. That's one of the broadheads I had. These are more regular hunting ones. I'm going to be getting one that are going to be bigger than these and longer. And they're going to be good for hunting too. I'll probably put them on the blowgun more than those. I'm not really sure yet. Went to Burn Dairy for me and the mother-in-law. And came back home. Me and her were talking about her, daughter and her granddaughter and that and daughter and not really much stuff. No, I didn't get coffee. Coffee days. Sorry about that. Is on Tuesdays if I go to the store. If she has it, which I'm not sure if she has coffee, but if she has it, then it would be trying to figure out what's wrong with this thing. It would have been today if I did that. Oh boy, I feel tired. But yeah. Oh. And if you guys miss, this is not an AR clip holder or an AR. Let me take one of these things off. Now, clips do go in these, but they are for like the AKS or yeah, I was just drinking water. I had tea earlier. So SKS clips, 8mm Mauser or Mauser variant will go in here, and Mosin, which happens to be my longest gun. Kicks like a mule though. Definitely kicks like a mule. My 8mm Mauser variant shoots just like an AR, nice and smooth. I mean, there is recoil, but it's like really. Not even. Um, both my um, Mauser variant and the Mosin have metal um, butts on the bottom. I mean, it's wood, but it has the metal. So, if you can find them matching, that raises their value. Yeah, how do I do that? I'll try that, but how do I do that? Because that would be something good to do. It's almost 8. I guess at 8 I can end. On my other phone. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about doing it on, just have it on one phone. But yeah, I could probably do that on my other phone. Oh, YouTube and Instagram. I hardly even use my Instagram. And even my, what do you call it? The Rumble one I don't really use. And for the record, this is part of this right here. This one. And yes, I have blow it from here. Oh, I would do that sometime. Probably not today though. Um, but I will do it. David King. Man, it's already making me yawn. Let's see what else is there. I already got my stuff for probation today, which now they can sign me out. I'm gonna try. Oh, that reminds me. So far, this knife right here is doing good. Still sharp. I might turn around and touch it up, but it says to generally do it, I have to wait. What do you call it? Some odd minutes. Like 10 minutes for this sharpening stone. But the sharpening stone is still good. Like I'm not having problems with it. It's a good stone. I'm gonna. So this thing's all the way back. So this. So that's the sharpening stone. So 400 is up here, 1,000. So the 1,000 would be more, if I remember right, when I started sharpening knives, is like the least grit, and this would be like your more. Oh, I gotta get this blade up and going, and then the other one is just to maintain it. I mean, I've seen people even use this to sharpen. And then this is supposed to be on the stone, because if it gets bedding type deal where there's like lines going across, or deep indentations to be more accurate, you use this to get it out of here. So that's that right there. My neighbor's dog got into this and basically screwed this thing up, but that's that. It's, let's see. I do have my stone or rods right there. I don't think she's out. Excuse me. Kind of like acid reflex. Wants to say hello. But actually, I can show you these. Like, here's one. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, so that's one. The other one's basically the same way. So this one has like the drop indicator. But what I would like to get, if I can get a scope, which I'm hoping to get one, I want the mil dots, like the military full little circle mil dots. I want to get those. When I get my impact, I'm getting the helix, but I want to get I know it'll probably be a special type order, but I want the particular mil dot, and they don't have it, but it's supposed to be a good for budget. It's a elemental or element optics, I think it is. They do the helix, they do some others. They had one I did look into, which is basically my red dot right there, except for it's a scope, and it would be pretty good. Like, I would put it on my AR, and I want to put it on my other one, the FX when I get it. It'll be good optics and all that, but I cannot. I don't think I can find it, and I want to get that glass. I want to get that glass. At least get two of them if I can. For one for the AR and one for the impact. There's another one I saw, which is a AEA Challenger pellet rifle. Starts at 22 and it goes up to, I think, 357. So, or 35, but it's really a 357 caliber. The gun is still an air gun, still a gun. I mean, obviously, you still have to, mind your disciplines with that stuff. But other than that, like I said, I think it'd be pretty good. You can take out a deer. I think you can take out a deer with it. I'm pretty sure you can. 357, yeah. 300 or the 30 caliber should take out a deer as well. Now, if it's a break barrel, which I could get, but I might do that. If I do, I will let you guys know, like when it gets here or something, or both. But other than that, I'm gonna be saving up for the DNA test, which, like I said, the person I have in charge of the financing says I should be able to do it this year. If not, next year. I should be able to have $4,000. So, it's only going to be like three 3,000 something, and then the 550. So, yeah, I should have that either this year or next year, one of the two. Um, um, that's that. But I don't know. I'm gonna probably, when I get done with this, I'm gonna probably just take a nap. I'm gonna have my ex call me when she gets here because I'm damn tired. I haven't really done much, really, and I'm just been tired. Happy I got my stuff back and that. I'm happy for, having subscribers and all that too, and what's for dinner? I don't even think I'm gonna be eating dinner. I had a sandwich earlier from Burned Dairy. If I make anything, it's gonna be for my daughter, and she probably would want chicken nuggets. Other than that, tomorrow I'm gonna be making macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets. So, in the crock pot. No, I'm gonna use the wok to boil the macaroni, and then I'm gonna put it in the crock pot. With, of course, gotta have that cheese now. I'm thinking about doing some mozzarella cheese. Try that out, because that's supposed to be good cheese to melt, and I mean it's not cheddar, and it's not the orange one, orange cheddar. Yeah, that's what Velvet is. So it should be still good. Video. If I do the video, I'm not gonna have my daughter in it. I mean, I could do the setting and forget it, but I'll probably just, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably have it cooked, but for it to do the live video or video of it, it would probably be one of the long ones. I mean, I could probably set it up. I'm not sure off the top of my head who that is, but okay. Yeah, probably eat something, but I'm really right now. I'm just tired. Um, yeah, I know, but it's just like I've been tired. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Now, don't forget, you have to use a certain glass for when you're doing the experiments. You're not cooking the stuff. Not what's his name wanted to use. I saw that part. It was like the science lab, and what's his name goes, you flunked me or something. Like you flunked him in class because he wasn't, I guess, using the proper glass and that. But what do you call those? I forget what the name of the glass is. I know what it is. It's like the science. You have no idea. I'm like very tired. Um, I haven't had a nap, and it's so my body's like, yeah, yeah, something like that. But I'll I'll talk to you guys later because I also have to upload this too. Um, so I'll talk to you guys later. Um, you guys have a nice day. Like and subscribe. All right. Also, like I said, have a nice day. All right. All right.